Welcome back once again, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening to us from. You're welcome. Please, if it's your first time listening to this wonderful channel, you're welcome, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Welcome back, wonderful people. I don't come again with another news. It's all about this sit-at-home order. Agapo Emma Powerful, and he made it very clear that sit at home is not, there's no longer sit at home. Sit at home has been cancelled, and anybody they say enforcing a sit at home order will be dealt with according to the law, and so that they will deal with the person. Yes, they say nobody should be seen or heard talking about sit at home. That the main reason that they were doing this sit at home is to release Mazen Amdekano. That is not working for them, so no need of enforcing something that is not working, and that right is no they work for them. Now waiting of them are powerful talk and saying no they work for them, so no need of continuing the sit at home. And now the sit at home has been cancelled. But before then, and they said the fact that residents of Enugu State seamlessly ignore the recent directive by the Governor Peter Mba not to obey the latest sit at home order by a faction of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. In the state shows the ending disruptive all Monday entrenched practice cannot be achieved by executive side. This is need for all encompassing effort that will address the origin of the problem and the complications that have been subsequently engendered. Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State has similarly tried to end the practice in his state by giving directives to people of the state, but failed as the attempt only exposed him to undue attack. Asking people of the state to go about their normal duties, Mr. Mba had vowed that his administration will resist the continuation of civil action in the state from Monday. He said that, then they talk say I'm Nambara governor Oga Soludo, and no want anything like sit at home, and say him don't they give order, but they say this order when give in no too whole like that. Some people are not really taking the order serious, and so some people are still going out and not coming out on Monday. And they said therefore those that strike on Mondays, putting restriction in the way of our Igbo spirit of creativity, cannot be our true representative. To this end, therefore, from Monday, and he declared this one, says since June says there be sit at home, but and from now and say nothing like sit at home again, and sit at home will not be observed of any home in all nooks and crannies of Enugu State. Government will enforce this with all powers at its disposal, Mr. Mba said, the governor of Enugu State, Oga Soludo. And he also said that they asked all schools and markets to retail outlets, hospitals, and transporters to stop obeying the Monday sit-at-home orders in the state or face sanctions. And they said anybody where they do that sit-at-home and say your name now sorry, say you will face sanction and nothing like sit at home in Enugu. But they don't want to find anybody enforcing that instruction. There's nothing like sit at home in Enugu. In Enugu, they say all schools and markets, transporters, and hospitals, they should stop obeying this Monday sit at home. That anybody they find and doing this sit at home order will face sanction. And they say any market, transport outlets, or any other body that fails to open for business risks being shut immediately. Dan Inyome, head of Governor Mba's media team, stated, but the warning did not work as most people stayed indoors. And I don't hear and now they said the warning did not work as most people they stayed indoors. They say, I beg go this man, this way they talk, you sure? Because say India the people will say if this is at home see where the apple. I know there's some criminals and that is hiding under Biafra agitation, and they try use that sit at home and for that particular Monday will be sit at home to to do their the criminal act, and that's why some people are not obeying this order. And because they know say they still come out now, one or two things could happen. Yes, and something can happen, and there will not be any security agent or any army force around there to guide them, and that's why they say that after all the warnings, it did not work as most people stayed indoors. Obviously, government has not convinced the people of their safety if they venture out. There should be a collective and holistic effort by the authorities of the Southeast and the federal government in any serious attempt to end the sit-at-home. The continued insinuation of IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the significant a factor in resolving the issue, just as putting faces to the enforcers of the IPOB orders, given that the mainstream of the organization has declared a suspension of practice. So na im make dem dey talk say abeg o, this sit-at-home wey dem dey talk for Enugu say make we no dey come out and say make we come out, and this one now say we no go fit do am, e go hard. And because they know say poor people, and the main reason this sit-at-home is being enforced is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still under detention, and they say until they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and say they no go stop this sit-at-home. And now Oga Soludo don dey try that one for in state, Enugu state, when they talk say abeg nothing like sit-at-home, say nobody should do sit-at-home, even schools, hospitals, and transport outlets should not be found doing anything concerning sit-at-home order on Monday, and they should come out to their various work on Monday. That is what Oga Soludo said. And they said anybody they catch that did not open his or her business because of this Monday sit-at-home will face sanction. That is what they said. And they said the main reason why all these things, so as they don't give all this warning finish, still yet some people are not coming out. They did not hear to that warning, and they were not coming out because everybody's afraid. And who no go there afraid? When we say you go there your house, you go to receive news of things wey happen on that particular Monday where we sit at home. You go to receive news of where there was and places that was attacked. So people are afraid, and that's why they say that they know say that because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where they still dey under detention, na im make this sit-at-home order. If dem dey talk am, say some people no dey hear am. So they say make they try release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oga Soludo talk add mouth for that matter, and they should try and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say that one go fit help, and it go fit help in this sit-at-home thing wey they talk. At least if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the sit-at-home order will stop, and other people will go back to their various businesses without fear, because these criminals won't see any way to commit crimes and still hide under their agitation, because there is no need for them to hide under their agitation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been released, but they say that since he's still under detention, as Oga Soludo dey give all this warning to him people, say them still they fear. Now wetin dem talk, and they said for here to stop the continuous disregard of the official directives. It will be worth a while for government to propose a political solution with Kanu's freedom as central. It is instructive that Governor Mba has pleaded with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Kanu as a precondition towards assuring IPOB and its worldwide network of adherents, and as a prelude to the ensuing peace in the Southeast. The sit-at-home was declared in 2021 after Kanu was re-editioned from Kenya to Nigeria, and despite traveling to Kenya as a British citizen, he was hitherto charged with running a proscribed group, jumping bail and treason. Kanu was, however, acquitted and discharged by the Court of Appeal. His counsel, Aro Ejimako, had also earlier appealed to President Tinubu to release Kanu and towing the line of his predecessor, Mr. Muhammad Buhari, whose government sought a stay of execution order on Kanu's release at the Supreme Court. And you know, this release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no start today, and Nigeria Oga Muhammad Buhari administration now when this one starts. It's assuming Oga Buhari administration, and he obeyed the court order and released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Certain is no for their heart for Tinubu to release now. Now they try to convince Oga Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but yet we never hear anything. But they said they get hearing for December 15th, and they look forward to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Oga Alo Ejimako don organize prayer for December 2nd and 9th. So we say all the I0N members they go call together, pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that his release will be assured on December 15th, where they get hearing. Wonderful people, you guys have heard this all. Is there where we're going to cut it from now? Please, if this is your first time listening to this wonderful channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share.